Welcome everyone to the Matrix Wars channel, where we talk about entertainment and all things regards to Star Wars live entertainment news updates and more. So I'm a little late on this, but a couple days ago there came out a story in which the new Star Wars TV show The Mandalorian is going to have the possibility, just speculation, of a female actress playing the main character. Now, this makes me really annoyed. Really annoyed. The reason being is that it seems as though the new Star Wars regime under Disney can't seem to do anything other than hire women into their main roles. A lot of people might say, look at Solo! Look at Soilo, a Soy Wars story! Look at it, it has a guy in it. He's the main character, and it flopped. See, so since we had one flop and it was with a guy, then obviously the formula is girls, because obviously they know the truth, but they don't want to admit that they know the truth, so they try to make up excuses. The reality of it is that Last Jedi polarized the fan base. They'll deny that, deny, and which, of course, when they polarized the fan base, people were like, well, I really don't want to go see another Star Wars movie for a really long time. Especially after the Disney crew started calling them racist, sexist bigots. And so, and then after that, the Han Solo movie came out. No one really wanted to even see it. No one asked for it, really. It didn't look interesting. There was a lot of problems behind the set and the scenes. And at the same time, the people behind Lucasfilm was calling people names. And calling, telling them, you're idiots, you're man babies, all thanks to Roundhead Ryan Johnson, and so the Star Wars fan base has definitely been scattered, ruined, and divided over The Last Jedi, which, in my personal, subjective opinion, was the worst Star Wars movie that's ever been released. And I am definitely someone that, if you were to ask me what's my favorite Star Wars movie, I would not say the original trilogy. Actually, I wouldn't say any of the original trilogy movies. So you can't tell me that you're just, an original fanboy. I do love the original trilogy. I do. They're fantastic movies, but they're not my favorite. I have another one that supersedes those three. But now The Mandalorian's come out, and the main character is supposedly a female. Yes, a female. Because it's not enough that the first Star Wars movie that came out with was female-led, and the second one was female-led, and the third one was female-led, and the fourth one was technically female-led because of Kira, no, I like Kira better, Kira, and yeah, it's just annoying. It's really dumb for them to do this. If this is true, this is all speculation. It's a possibility, but it's annoying. It's really stupid to do this. It's almost like they haven't learned their lesson. Obviously, they haven't gone. Maybe we should try and change this up. Now it could be the possibility that this is just some speculation, and it's wrong, and it comes out and it's actually a guy. I don't have anything against women. I don't. If maybe they had, I don't know, they say they're for equality. Okay, so what if two of the movies they came out with, say Episode 7 and Rogue One, were female-led, and Episode 8 and Solo were all male-driven, mostly male-driven, and and then they had The Mandalorian come out and it was female-led. I wouldn't mind. Because obviously they would be balancing the narrative, and maybe the next TV show that comes out, maybe the Game of Thrones movies or whatever, would be male-led. That's fine. I don't mind. But the thing is that they're pushing a narrative. They're pushing an agenda. And it's not just the movies. It's the Twitter war rampage, the YouTube comment sections. Obviously, they're trying to push an agenda. And the funniest thing is that the more the stuff that happens with people voting with their wallets and them losing money, they're gonna find out real quick that we don't care what they have to say. And the more they call us names, they're only making it out worse for themselves. And the fandom menace, as we call ourselves, the people who don't like The Last Jedi and are fighting against Disney Star Wars, not for diversity. Uh, because, Star Wars has always been diverse. I think it's really stupid that with The Last Jedi, Ryan Johnson's like, oh, we want to teach every kid that they can be a Jedi, that it's not just like a Skywalker thing. Ryan Johnson, did you ever watch the prequel trilogy? Because if you did, you would notice there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of Jedi that are obviously not related to Anakin Skywalker. So, duh. I there's a lot of female characters I love. There's a lot of female characters I do enjoy in Star Wars. The immediate ones are Padme, or not Padme, Leia and Ahsoka. People are like, oh my god, Leia and Ahsoka. Leia, I never really grew up with her that much. I mean, she's cool, and I like her. I mean, what guy in their, when they were teenagers didn't like Princess Leia? And Ahsoka's cool too. She's pretty cool looking. I like Shaak Ti. Shaak Ti resembles her very much. I believe they're the same species. Yeah, they're the same species. I like Shaak Ti. But I love, if you ever play KOTOR 2, I love Darth Traya, aka Kreia. She's a super powerful, super wise Jedi or / Sith, and it took me years of playing the video games and then an explanation video that would last an hour and 45 minutes to understand everything that her philosophy and what she was talking about. I'm like, oh, I get it now. And so she's super smart, she's super cool, and she can fight, kick butt. Love her. And then there's, Bastila Shan, who's also super, just strong female character who can balance the strong female with the feminine female. And that's the problem, I think, is a lot with these movies. They don't show the feminine female. Like, I'm pretty sure most girls, and definitely most guys, want to see a woman who's both strong but feminine. Like, you don't want to see a strong man that is effeminate. Like, who would want that? Who would want that? I don't want to go to an action movie with a guy who prances around, struts, but is able to fight with a sword. I don't want to see that. Same thing why most guys don't want to see a girl with ripped up body, like overly ripped, and not acting like a lady, or not like a lady, but like a very feminine, or at least some femininity. So it's just annoying. My girlfriend, especially understands this. She, she's also like talking about stuff like that, and she's said, I don't understand why, we have to focus on girls fighting, or having to be in war and stuff like that, and all the time. It works sometimes. Mad Max Fury Road. Anyways, back to the point. The Mandalorian. This is just speculation. Who knows what will happen? Who knows what Disney has in store? Who knows what Disney has planned? We don't know. We probably won't know for quite some time. At least until the show is either released or a trailer is shown. I really want it to be good, and I really hope that they're not trying to push some political narrative, because due to past and recent events, we know that if this is a woman-led show, it's not because, we interviewed men and women and the best one was a woman. No, it's because they're like, we need to push an agenda narrative for women, so we're going to do it. And Star Wars fans are waking up to it. And they're saying, no, thank you. We know you're just doing this to push an agenda. We know you're not doing it because you want to create a good Star Wars movie or a good Star Wars TV show. So we're done. We're not going to, partake in it anymore. So, comment below. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. Like the video. Subscribe, obviously, of course. Please do. I try to upload daily and talk about Star Wars news. So, thank you so much for watching this video, and may the Force be with you.